Okay, I have 10 minutes. And I had actually 2 different people want my, like, how I'm currently setting everything up. And so let's just go through that really, really quick. So this is the keeper, but it is also a mix of some of the pages from the diary too as well, because I moved my first half of the year over into the keeper. So I've deleted quite a few pages because I just don't like need them. They're not ones that I use, like the goals pages. Like I do those monthly because it's easier than looking at things through like a yearly thing. That's too overwhelming for me. So I deleted some of those pages, and then we have my journaling section, which I've kind of destroyed and will more than likely be moving this to the back again because I ended up deciding that I want my journal pages to be, I just want things to go in chronological order. And so I'm going to have things within each month. So the next thing that we do have that we're keeping is the reading divider. And then I have my TBR, and then I have my bookshelf, and then I have my reader little thing that I made that talks about my note system, as well as like my little fun reading system, and then my series tracker, which I haven't completed, but maybe we'll do that together this week. And then I have my audiobook tracker, which I do need to go into my audiobooks and write all the audiobooks that I have that I have not listened to yet. And then these are all the books that I've read so far. And I also, did I keep my DNF? I did not keep my DNF in here. So there's this one. And then now we go into my book tracker. Also something I haven't finished. So beat me up, whatever. Now these. So I am going to take these and put these in the months that it goes in. I think I read these all through January. So select pages. We're going to take my book boards for January, and then we're going to, there's January. I want it behind my library card. Okay, and then now we're gonna go back and let's see, which ones did we do? February. Golly, Jessica. February was my best month. I did a lot in February. Okay, so then now we go to February. Right after the library card. Perfect. Okay. And now we have March. Last one. So March. Yeah, I saw somebody, because of course a ton of planning videos are like popping up on my TikTok, and so I saw somebody else. Why did that did not do what I wanted it to do? Why did it move those? Ay. Good notes. You're too sensitive. Okay, so then February, no, March's card, and then March reading. So it'll be March. Oh, that's why. That's why. February. Dang it, what did I do? So this is March. Okay, that's February. Okay, yeah, February I didn't have a lot of, I did my planning on the to-do list that I had ongoing, so I didn't really do anything there. Okay, so then March, right? March details should go here. And then my March daily pages, and then April. So then now let's go back over here. April, May. Okay, so I had 1, 2, 3, 4 books for April. You have to do that. It's so simple because it likes to grab things that it shouldn't. Okay, so see, why did it do that? Okay, so April library card, April readings, and then details, April, and then goals. Perfect. Okay, since this is blank, we can move it to the trash. We don't need it. And then we have April. Perfect. And then May is here. So let's go back. May reading. May. May, June. Since I finished it in June, I'm gonna, since we're going in order, I'm gonna do them based on when I finish them. So those ones are gonna go to June. And honestly, let's just pick them up and take them with us. Perfect. And then now select, dupe, 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 and then my basic, okay? And then now this goes to June. And that's my library card for June. So yeah, I want them in chronological order, and I think that'll be fun. And then the colors kind of match because I tend to usually use the stickers from that month, and the stickers are closely related too, so yeah. Okay, so that's kind of how, this is like how the month looks. Let's just go to May. May, I didn't do a library card, so May is mood board, and then it would technically be library card. Let's just do this. Okay, June's mood board. June's mood board. My library card. And here, let's go ahead and change this. Okay. You know that, oh, there, now they have it back. What? Okay, so for all last week, lock text box wasn't showing up for me. Library card. And now it is. Okay. Oh. This is actually this one. I just haven't completed it yet, and I need to do that. So then we'll have books. This is the one for my next read. Okay, and then my details page, and then my monthly page, and then it goes from there. My goals, and then journal spreads. These are journal spreads that I'm okay sharing. So these are journal spreads that I have already posted. I put the date that I did it in the corner. And then I did another one for June 10th. We went to an anime dinner, and so I'm okay sharing that. And then from here, then I have my highlights, and then I have a pink divider, and then I made this. I just took an image, the image of the print, and then put it on a blank page. And this is like my end blocker, but this is going to be to tell me it's the end of my personal journal entries. So I have these 3 pages so far that are personal journal entries, and so ones that I'm not going to share. Now I did take a picture so I can show you guys. First of all, this is how I formatted this. I will put my text boxes up here ready to go for me, and then the page number up here. So this will actually be 04 because it's my 4th page, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So my journal spread from this week looks a little like this. So and then I had my text all right here. So I did a spread on the 8 of Cups, and then that took up a page and or 1.5, and then I did a spread for these 3 cards I pulled this morning and what I got from that, and then I put text there. So yeah, that's what my page looked like today when I did my journaling, and then this will be the end cover, and then my daily pages. And I delete the daily pages I don't end up using. So any journal spreads that I don't end up using, I do end up deleting. That's what I started reading. And then here's today. So I put the cards I pulled, and then I put my a sticker from a February collection, June, and then diary freebie if you have January's collection is where the frame came from. And so just something simple today. And then my to-do list, which I have the hours 1 through 4 that I can get some of my things done. I may not get to everything, but I at least have a running list for the week. So yeah, that's how I am. That's how my setup is. We didn't do the beginning, so I am more than likely going to move the journal thing to the back. I don't really use the master lists, so again, I usually delete those as well, because I usually keep certain lists just on paper, and then as I need them, I add them into my digital. So then we have reading, and then I have my movies. Now movies, because I'm not a huge TV person, you know, I watch mainly a lot of shows with my partner if we are watching things, and we watch a lot of anime, as you can tell. And so I have my movie log here with ratings. I haven't done my ratings on this one because I haven't pulled them. I just copied these from my old one and put them in here. And then my closing divider, because I don't do the trackers like this for shows and stuff, because I'm like, whatever. And so my closing divider, and then my divider 1 is my solo RPG journal. So we'll go through that really quick. So my tools and upgrades, and then for this, I found out I don't actually have the moonstone. I need to remember that. So we can just move these down here because I don't have them. I don't have them actually yet. This is just the stuff that I do have here. And then my page 1, you guys already saw. Then this is now the rest of my journal spreads for my week 1. And then now we get to start week 2 today, because I'll probably do some journaling RPG tonight and maybe do my card pulls. That way I at least know what my adventure is going to be going into week 2. Now technically I can do as many as I want, right? But I'm going to just go slow with it for now, so I'm spitting everywhere. And then I need to do the missing witch journal entry, which I think will be fun. And then we can decorate our next couple pages for week 2 and stuff. So I have that. So then I have my journaling RPG, and then I have my learning divider, which is the note taker, and don't have anything in that one yet. And then I did save the wish list because I think it's cute, and I should be writing things down that I want. So I did keep the wish list, and I have that there. And honestly, I think he's kind of just a straggler, so we can move the wish list up here. And let's just put the wish list right behind the annual. And then it's my plans. So then it goes into the plans. And then we have here. So yeah, we're going to do chronological order and go from there. All right, bye.